आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। बहुत कुछ बोला जा चुका है और आफ्टर लिसनिंग टू डॉक्टर नवनीत जी, it is difficult to match up, and I have a lot of respect for him, listening to him. But it's a really proud and very important moment for me today because I had the opportunity. So I'll start by, I'm really would like to first of all thank the organizers, Brave Soul, अनिल सर मेरे टीचर हैं, डॉक्टर जीवन दत्ता जी मेरे टीचर रहे हैं, पढ़ाया है मुझे, डॉक्टर सुनीता शर्मा जी, श्री हरीश रावत जी, परविंदर गुप्ता जी, these are all my teachers. It was very nice and heartening to see them. I would really like to thank the organizers of Brave Souls also. They've given me an opportunity to be with my teachers again and make all of us proud to be a part of this, I would call it a movement where we appreciate our teachers, people who have taught us, have shown us the path in life, to how to move forward. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I remember my own teachers with fondness. They were the ones who helped me to learn and grow. They inspired me to become the person I am today. I'm grateful for their dedication and their commitment for education. Dear teachers, your role goes beyond the classroom. You are mentors, friends, and role models who leave an inedible mark on young minds. Your ability to ignite passion for learning shapes the future of our nation. As we celebrate your dedication today, let us remember that your efforts create a ripple effect that extends far beyond and confines of the school walls. Today, I also want to discuss the pivotal role of Indian teachers in shaping India's path to becoming a Vishwaguru, as the speaker before me had mentioned it. During the Amrit Kal of the next 25 years, the term Vishwaguru translates to world leaders, and it is a vision deeply rooted in our country's history and potential. Our teachers are the torchbearers of knowledge and wisdom and are instrumental in realizing this vision. I must share a small instance with you. Last year in October, I had the privilege to represent India as a young parliamentarian at the Inter-Parliamentary Union, which is IPU, where you have more than 1,200 members of parliament from 190 countries. And this is a United Nations body. And I remember I was talking, we fall in the Asia Pacific group, तो हम लोग 19 countries आती हैं, Australia, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, within the Asia Pacific group, including the ASEAN countries. So we were having a meeting and we were discussing over dinner. And there were some young parliamentarians who were asking, and the whole discussion was, what does the education process teach you? That was the moot point. And I remember very distinctively, I had this conversation with them where I said, the education process teaches you how to learn. And the teachers are the biggest implementers in that, because the teachers are the people who teach you how to learn. And learning is an unending process. It goes on till the last day of your life. But how to learn, what to learn, and how to imbibe those qualities in yourself so that you can move forward in life, being a better human being, being a better person, being a better career professional, or being good at what you do, is entirely a part of the learning process. And the teacher is the most important instrument in igniting that fire and that light for you to learn. And that is why a teacher is so important to us. Because the teacher leaves an impression in your mind at an age where you don't understand things about the world in a manner, which a teacher can create a complete picture and a perspective for you of life, what life will be, and how to deal with it, how do you associate with it, how do you consume life, how do you learn from every aspect of life, and how do you go out there in the world and change it, be a part of that change. I've studied in Chandigarh, I've studied in Ambala, I've studied at the British School in Delhi, and then I finished my schooling at Oxford, I did my undergrad at Oxford, and You know, we often talk about it at home as well. My wife, uh, she's done a PhD from Cambridge. She did a master's from LSE, uh, and we value education a great deal because it is something which doesn't only define you as a person, makes you a better human being, but it is what your identity is. After I got my role as a member of parliament about more than a year ago, I started spending lesser time in my main area, which is the media business. I started a media company almost 17 years back when I came back from England. And I asked my wife to help me out on the media business, which she did, and she helps me on running the digital and the print business. But she said on one condition. She's a professor at Jindal Law, and she refused to quit teaching. She said, I'm not going to leave my job because that is my identity. So I value that very much. I value my teachers very much. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to actually come and meet my teachers once again. It was really a pleasure. I wouldn't have been here on this platform if my teachers hadn't shown me the path, had guided me to get to where I wanted. So no matter how much respect or we give them or how much credit we give them, it's not enough. But at the same time, I really want to talk about not just us school teachers, but teachers who teach us in life as well. Because like I said, life is a learning process and we learn from a lot of people. And this is something where today we are at a cusp, a technological cusp. Today, when in the world of quantum computing and artificial intelligence, when these hardware and softwares will meet, it will be a infinite possibilities that will come out of it. And that as teachers and students really intrinsically affects us. Because we are not very far away from that day where teachers, what teachers teach you will be available in multiple manifestations by the computer. Because of the computing power of the quantum computing on the hardware and artificial intelligence is going to unlock a value system which we can't even imagine today. But it doesn't have one thing. It doesn't have that value system which sir was talking about. It doesn't have that humane approach which we have experienced in our schools with our teachers. And that is what is missing. And that is irreplaceable, truly irreplaceable. Artificial intelligence can replace knowledge. Quantum computing can replace the millions and billions of outcomes that can come out of the data available. But what it cannot replace is the human behind that and the value system behind that. I don't think any computer, any technology can replace that. So today, more than ever before, while the teachers need to upgrade their skill sets, they need to learn, evolve, but the fundamental premise of being a teacher in the education system will not change, and that is only because of that human nature and the value system. So as much emphasis as we can give on it is not enough. From this platform, sir, I would like to say that, as a media network, as a parliamentarian, whatever in my individual capacity or officially I can do for the program that you're running, would be really very happy to do so. Anything I can do, because you're doing something which is good. We have, for the first time in 75 years, in our country, ye good luck hota hai, doesn't matter, it's okay. For the first time in our country, we have a president and a prime minister who are born in independent India. लोग कहते हैं अमृत काल की बात कर रहे हैं, अमृत काल की बात करनी जरूरी है. We are a civilization which runs into thousands of years, and I come from Haryana, and Haryana proudly and scientifically has the oldest civilization known to humanity right now, and we have to do justice to it in our lifetimes. All of you, all the teachers who are here, very respectable, you are going to build the future generation. You are going to define the future generations. And that's why it's so important to talk about it. That's why it's so important that we, the youngest country in the world, where more than 65% of our population is under the age of 35, has aspirations, has dreams, And those dreams will be fulfilled the way our teachers define them, especially for the youngsters, to give them a direction, to give them, a purpose. And when we complete our 100 years, 25 years from now, we really want to be back where we used to be, maybe thousands of years ago. And that is the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister, which I prescribe to. I am an independent member of Parliament. I am not in any political party. But I value the value system which the Honorable Prime Minister imbibes, and he wants to percolate it down for the future generations to come. And that is why I speak of it. And that is why I say that having an ideology, having a plan is better than not having one. So I would really urge all of you who are going to define and shape the future of many kids in times to come to please keep it in mind that if we ever want to go back to our past glory as India was thousands of years ago, I'm not going to go into those details, of course it's a matter of historical relevance and facts. So if we want to go back there, then our next generation, the youngest generation and the teachers have a very big role to play in it. And I would really like to urge you that to share that vision of the Honorable Prime Minister in percolating it down at the ground level so that we can move towards an Amrit Kal. And when India completes her 100 years of independence, we are not people or a country which needs in an introduction, but our world leaders in thought, in economy, in prosperity, in spirituality, in every other aspect. I'm not going to say too much because it's a topic which you can talk a lot about, but once again, I really want to thank the organizers. Brave Souls is doing a phenomenal job. I want to thank Ratta sir, had he not reached out to me, and he used to teach us karate in school, I remember, so I wouldn't have been here. And it's really a very, very heartening and something that I appreciate being here and what you guys are doing for the teachers. I once again extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every teacher present here. Your work is the foundation upon which our society stands, and we are indebted to your service. May your commitment inspire us all to strive for excellence and contribute positively to the growth of our nation. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.